Okay, welcome back to our second part of our video. Just didn't want to go over, want to make it easy for you guys to view. Okay, we are on to question 6. What was our budget and how did we decide on that number and how have we managed to save for a home? I'll let you take that.
Yeah, the budget that I set up for us would be $260,000, and then.
But we were pre-approved.
For pre-approval to make sure that our house payment would be such that we could still afford to live and not be house poor. We had a little bit of playroom there, maybe, but in the end, I think we decided to stick with the 260. So that's the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, every time.
We didn't put any money down because it was a VA loan, and so it was 100% financing.
Yeah, and every time we found a house, we would go into it. We would call the bank and find out the taxes and everything and see what our actual payment would be before we even thought about making an offer or anything like that. So we had to do that a couple of times because different counties obviously have different taxes. Oh, I forgot to say earlier, it said, what's at stake? What happens if we don't get a new place? One of the things we said is if we don't find a new place, we would rent. He was more okay with that than I was, but it kind of helped us keep our budget in check by doing that. We were like, it's not going to be the end of the world if we don't find a place. So if they don't take our offer, let's not be desperate. And I really, really, really wanted, I was kind of desperate. I wanted a house, but we kept that in mind and didn't let it, and with that, it kind of kept our emotions in check and our budget in check. So, let's see. And like you said, we didn't have to save because we have a VA loan and it's 100% covered by that. So that's one of the nice things about being in the military. They really take care of you. What is our current housing situation? Where are you right now, Hayes? What are you sitting on?
I'll give you a little shot of where I'm sleeping right now. It's a little thing called a blow-up bed. It's not all that luxurious, but it's been kind of what I've been doing for the last 14 months since I've been gone with the baby.
What was your housing situation for most of this year? It's totally different.
Yeah.
An aircraft carrier, sleeping in a room with, what was it, 5 other people?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 other people on a big cot. Yeah, it was a lot different, and we've got some pictures of that if you guys are interested in seeing them. Let's see, my housing situation, I've been living at home with my incredible parents who I'm so appreciative of. This is my room here. I've got my own room. My daughter has her own room. We get a lot of space here, and have been really patient with all of my stuff and all of Peyton's toys. I think stuffed animals kind of tend to breed in the middle of the night. They're everywhere. Let's see. Yeah, I've been living here without Hayes for the past, it's been 13 months, I think. So I've actually kind of enjoyed it. I've been taking advantage of it as much as I can and having live-in babysitters. But I'm so ready to have our old life back and start a new life together. Let's see. Oh, do we own or rent? We've always rented. Before this, we lived in Washington State, and we rented a house that was really big, and it was pretty in some areas, but it was quirky. It had some pink tile, which I've also got some pictures of in the kitchen, some pink tile counters. That house was weird. It didn't have a formal dining room. That always bothered me. So we had this really formal dining table in our kitchen on tile floor. It was very strange. Do we have any time restraints? Yes, you needed to get to the Citadel by mid-February to check in, and I really did not want to have to find a house and rent and then buy, or go to a hotel for like a long time and then buy, because the Navy will move you but only one time. So we kind of had to work within their limits of what they would do for moving us. So there was a little bit of pressure, but like I said, we decided that if we didn't find somewhere we absolutely loved, we were going to rent, which I would have been heartbroken about, but it would have been worth it not to be somewhere and settle. Hayes, why should they pick us?
I think we're an interesting couple. We like to have fun with everything we do. We have an interesting story and a good background, and it'll be a good story of uniting people, I think. And just like to have a good time.
I agree. We're fun, outgoing. I don't know, I think we're incredibly relatable with our taste and as far as that. I think people would enjoy watching us pick out a house and be curious to see which one we picked. We looked at some really fun houses and we wound up with a really great house. I know I would be interested if the show is on. We have a good dynamic and love each other very much, and we're just so excited to be together. I think it's going to translate great onto film. So it was nice getting to know you, House Hunters. I'm going to show you around my room real quick, and then we'll end the video and I'll send it off to you. Thanks, Hayes, for spending some time with me via Skype. Love you. Okay, House Hunters. This is my room where I've been living for the past year. Not too bad. It's actually a beautiful room. Like I said, I've got a king-size bed, so that's important to me in the new house. I do want an office space in our new house, too. That's important. Like, you can see, I need some better space than that. Something. And then this is my closet, which I wouldn't usually show people because it's a mess. But it's a walk-in closet. There's just not enough room for all of my stuff. The floors are cluttered. I've got dresses piled on this door. I mean, and I've already packed some stuff too. That's just a pile right there. Just a pile of stuff. Really hard to find stuff. Just a pile of jackets. So, that's kind of an issue. That's Hayes. So, yeah, that's about it. This is where I've been living, and I've enjoyed it, but I'm ready to have a little bit more space than just one room to myself. So, House Hunters, please pick us. We look forward to meeting you. Thank you. Bye.